Welcome back to the Weekly What's Up. I'm Mary Desmond.
And I'm Jordan Flaherty, and this is Weird National News. If you watched the NBA All-Star Game this past Sunday, which took place in Los Angeles, then you saw and heard Fergie's infamous rendition of the national anthem during the pregame show.
What's that?
From the first few notes, Fergie was already doomed to butcher the entire song. Many of the athletes could be seen laughing and cringing at the entire performance. I guess it's safe to say that Fergie probably won't be invited back.
I saw this video and I immediately thought of the Maya Rudolph SNL skit where
Yes.
she's doing a parody of the national anthem.
What's over a at the twilight's last gleaming.
And just every single mannerism that Fergie was doing, I wanted it to be ironic and funny, but it wasn't. She was just so serious the whole time.
I don't know what kind of vibe she was going for.
It was kind of show tuney, but at the same time it was soulful
sad
and belting.
It was
way off
sad
key.
because when I think of Fergie, I think of Big Girls Don't Cry Fergie, and I don't know where that went.
And
Because
Black
that,
Eyed Peas Fergie.
yeah, my
Yeah.
humps.
Yeah, oh no, that
Iconic.
was lit. That was so glamorous.
Yeah.
Come on, we're talking iconic songs.
I'll never be able to listen to her the same way. I'll just think of this for the rest of forever.
And, I kind of feel bad too because I think she's relapsing on drugs and prayers out to Fergie. She's had a really rough time, but go back to rehab or get back with Josh Duhamel. Get your life together. Maybe you just need your man. I don't know. Just get it together. We love you, but you can't be
Stop
singing
doing
the national
drugs.
anthem like this. And really, can you just stop? We love you.
Maybe we send this to her.
Maybe, that's exactly
For sure.
it. We send this
blocked on Twitter, blocked on Instagram.
Or
we'll
she
never
goes to rehab, she gets clean, and she gives us a shout out.
Yeah.
And gives us a cut of her payment. I
Yeah,
don't know.
a check.
In a
College is
world.
expensive.
Pay for our tuition, please.
Help.
Oh man. In Olympic news, according to Reuters, a curler from Russia named Alexander Kushelniki is under investigation for allegedly doing performance-enhancing drugs. He was tested for the doping substance and it came back positive. Kushelniki competed in the doubles curling event with his wife, Anastasia, which they were awarded a bronze medal for. If Alexander is convicted for doping, then the medal will be taken away from him and he will be banned from the Olympics. These people,
They ruin
make
lives.
better decisions, really, we want the best for you. We want you to live your best life, but you can't do that if you're putting drugs into your system to make you do better in the Olympics. You're supposed to be representing your country and how awesome you are just on your athletic talent.
Just go take some probiotics.
Literally. Eat some
Multivitamin
almonds,
gummies.
Drink water like Tom Brady.
Yeah, orange juice maybe.
Yeah.
Vegetables.
Don't let us down like this.
Maybe not dope.
Not to mention, they only got a bronze medal. Obviously, bronze medal in the Olympics, that's cool, but, y'all aren't that good. You can't be, using drugs for, getting a bronze medal. Honestly, I feel
If you're gonna use drugs,
it.
you might as well get the gold medal.
Right. That's how I sounded. Now I feel stupid. But, really,
We're gonna get the suit.
if I'm gonna win the Olympics, I'm gonna win the Olympics. I'm not gonna get a bronze medal.
Yeah, and if you win on drugs, do you really win? Because then it's it's enhancing your performance to the point where
Honestly, I feel like everyone's on drugs.
I don't really know how drugs work.
Fergie, freaking Alexander. Come on, y'all. This is the world we live in, 2018. Weird national news.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Dare. In California news, according to the Los Angeles Times, there's a 73-year-old man named Carl Moore who literally punched a bear in the face to save his dog's life. One day, Carl was in his home when he heard his dog, Lacey, whimpering in the backyard. When he went outside, he saw a bear had wandered onto his property and was approaching his pup. Carl, being a total boss, went after the bear immediately. Carl literally punched the bear in the face. In an interview following the incident, Carl said, quote, "And I raised both my hands in the air and cussed at him, rah. Then I turned, boom, and I hit him hard," end quote. I think it's safe to say that Carl isn't afraid of anything. He's a loyal dog owner that we should all strive to be like.
This man is a national hero. Like, award this man the Medal of Honor. Like, make this man the president of the United States. Like, he would do a much better job than Donald Trump. This man is willing to punch a grown bear for his dog.
Well, you know what just makes me laugh is like whenever you're talking about like, oh, if I'm ever like, you know, walking across campus and I encounter a mountain lion, which like, I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off and like hold it above my head. Like, why not just punch it in the face?
Literally,
like
just go at it.
why did nobody think to just punch it in the face? Like, if you ever see a bear like run serpentine down a hill, like no, just punch it in the face.
Go after it.
Like-
You know, show it that you have no fear. Like, I don't fear you. Like, you're a wild animal, but like, you could maul my face off, but like, I'm just going in. I'm going in for the attack.
Assert your dominance.
Yeah, literally. This man was 73. If a 73-year-old man
If a
from California named Carl could do this,
if a
you can do this.
73-year-old man punched me in the face, I think I'd leave too.
Wow.
Like, what are you gonna like? What, like, what do you do at that point? You're like, okay, I'll just go.
Yeah.
Like,
The poor man was just like, my pride has been shattered.
right? The bear's. Oh, maybe
But
I.
like, also, like, he did this out of pure love, you know? Like,
Right.
he loves his dog more than anything, and he was just like, nothing is gonna
I just
stop
feel like
me.
it probably didn't even like register in his mind. He just walked outside, saw a bear, was like, no, and like hit it, and then was just like
It was
picked
just-
up the
he
dog,
blacked
went
out. He was
inside,
just
like bye,
I'm going in.
like frat boys,
Exactly. But like, more cool.
but like yeah,
More stoic.
more
less
impressive.
alcohol, like, fueled. Yeah. I love you, Carl.
I love you, Carl.
From BTTV to you. We love you.
Send it to him too.
Exactly. Well, in other news, finger-licking good news, Kentucky Fried Chicken, aka KFC, and Taco Bell will be offering delivery services very soon. That's right, according to Complex Magazine, the two dangerously delicious food corporations are teaming up with Grubhub to bring Crunchwrap Supremes and fried chicken buckets to your doorsteps. If you aren't excited for this news, then I just feel sorry for you.
This is actually the first time I've ever heard about this, and I love Taco Bell.
It's a vice of mine. I
Yeah.
will admit.
It's just like not good. It's just like not good, but it's like so good.
Right. Like, there have been multiple times when I've rolled into Taco Bell on a good night at like 1 a.m. on
a bad night
at like 5 p.m. And I've got
Maybe
like
8
7
a.m.
Right.
Depends. You know, I've had those days,
We've all had those days.
Like,
we
been
roll
there.
In, we've got $7 in our pocket.
right?
We get a quesadilla,
In
like,
quarters.
Right. And then
You're like, I literally found this in my car, like,
I did some scrounging, I will admit.
right?
And then you take a bite and it's like really good for 2 seconds and you're like, this is cold in the center. This isn't even
Yeah.
fully cooked. They didn't even put it in the microwave long enough.
Literally.
It probably
and like,
came
what
out of
is
like a meat hose.
what is the meat? I don't know.
We'll
How
never
long has it been made? Not sure.
We'll never know. But like
Sour
now we
cream
can-
is extra. Like,
I Baja Blast. Like
miss me with that.
yeah.
The fries, like,
Oh, true. Have you had those?
I actually have. If you like drown it in the cheese, it's really good.
I'm
because
nervous
like,
to try that.
I mean, fake cheese.
True.
And like they are, the one thing I will give them is they are like crunchy on the outside. Like they did this weird like crunchy on the outside and like
Okay.
not crunchy on the inside. So it's like kind of, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta have a good like French to fry ratio.
Yeah.
And maybe they're not doing so well because they're Taco Bell and
Yeah, and like
French fries
that's
aren't their
not,
expertise.
no.
Regardless, you can get all delivered to your doorstep now, which is pretty cool. And like fried chicken delivered to your doorstep, that's a game changer.
I love KFC.
That really just speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Too bad their country is going to get even fatter than it already is.
I know.
know.
Maybe we can talk
Anyway.
about that next week.
Yeah, no, that's the next story on Weird National News.
Too much for
folks,
today.
That sums up this week's episode of Weird National News. But when we come back, we will have Ben Anderson and Tatiana Kondrashow with Fact or Fiction. Stay tuned.
Danse, balance la cadence, on lève bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou, ton
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back to the weekly What's Up. I'm Tatiana Condershaw.
And I'm Ben Anderson.
And this is
Fact or Fiction.
Every week we will report on big news events ranging in topics.
However, not all our stories are true.
It is your job to guess if our report is fact or fiction.
And don't worry about being kept in the dark, because we will tell you which is actually true or false.
Early Monday morning, February the 12th, Instagram confirmed that they are performing a case study with a select group of Instagram users, that when they screenshot a picture, the owner of the picture will be notified. So for all those stalkers out there, be careful what you're taking pictures of. However, don't fret, Instagram will be notifying you if you are one of the people chosen to have this applied to their account, and this rule does not account for those pictures on the newsfeed either. This new rule only applies to the Instagram story feature. If you screenshot an Instagram story, the user will be notified with an asterisk next to their name, your name, that will mean that you saved the picture. So be careful the next time you open your Instagram and double check that this new feature doesn't apply to you.
I guess it's not as scary if it's at least just the story part. So I'm going to say that's fact.
It is, yeah. It was confirmed by BuzzFeed today. So, yeah, just be careful. Make sure when you open your Instagram that they notify you right in the beginning that you're one of the people chosen for it. But they said it's a very small group of people, so I wouldn't worry.
I can live with that. Sin City, the marriage capital of the world, has taken things a step further this Valentine's Day. McCarran Airport in Las Vegas, Nevada has recently opened a kiosk issuing legal marriage licenses. While couples are not able to be married right in the airport, purchasing the license here saves them valuable time, which can now be spent gambling. Clark County, Nevada leads the nation in issued marriage licenses every year, averaging almost 80,000 each year. Paula Cook, a marriage supervisor for the county, stated that license issuing vastly increases the week of Valentine's Day. And with the holiday being on a Wednesday this year, they wanted to take what measures they could to keep that tradition up.
I feel like this is true just because of all the facts you have in there, all the numbers and statistics, so I'm going to go with fact.
It is fact. That one hit a little close to home. I mean, my parents were married in Vegas. They didn't get their marriage license in the airport, but, you know, it worked out for them.
For the future.
Yeah, so good luck to everyone else out there.
Drew Barrymore uses a dating app. Yep, you heard it right here. Celebrities use dating apps like normal people too. Barrymore was outed by her ex-husband Will Kopelman, who also uses the app. And no, it's not Tinder like we're all thinking. Apparently the app has several celebrities using it, and it's called Raya. Raya is described as a private membership community that reaches across the globe and that is used for people in creative industries. The app has users connect to their Instagram account, and if the people of Raya think they have enough followers, then they will be admitted into the private community. So basically, you have to be a celebrity to use the application. However, other celebrities rumored to have been on the app are Amy Schumer, Demi Lovato, John Mayer, Chelsea Handler, and Martha Stewart.
I think there's enough information there. I think I'm going to say that's fact.
It is fact. All those people, or at least those people are rumored to have used the app, but Drew Barrymore definitely has. And she actually said Amy Schumer was the one who got her on the app. And she said she found, I guess, one of her potential boyfriends on there.
Man, I don't know how you're supposed to like sneak your way onto there, but
I think it's like if you have that check mark on Instagram, like that
makes sense.
That claims that you're famous or whatever.
Yeah.
You have
it's
enough
like
followers.
A little like celebrity secret society
Yeah.
dating pool. I gotcha. The Olympics are a time of opportunity, competition, and unification. Seeing North and South Korea enter the opening ceremonies brought hope and inspiration to people all over the world. Two fans at the opening ceremonies tried to show their own unique display of unity. Two people who remain unnamed decided to dress up as President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The pair caused quite a commotion before being escorted out of the stadium. The Kim impersonator stated, quote, "We wanted to surprise everyone and bring world peace, and then we're being escorted out by security guards," end quote. The two later said that they get along great and wanted to show the world that if two leaders sat down and actually talked, they might be able to get along too.
I think I want it to be true just because it's funny, but I have a feeling it's not.
This one is in fact true. They even had pictures of the two. When I scrolled by it at first, I even was confused a little, like, whoa, what are they actually doing? Like shaking hands, like hanging out together. But it was the two. I don't know if they were
did
fans.
it really look like them?
They look like identical, like spot on.
Wow. Were they from the U.S.?
It didn't say. I would assume so,
Yeah.
and it looked like they were from the U.S., but I mean, you can't know for sure.
Yeah.
It didn't say in either of the two articles I looked at.
Too funny.
But good stuff.
Well, folks, that sums up this week's Fact or Fiction. But as always, stay tuned for more weekly What's Up next week.